Today, we're going to tackle something we all face, that daily dinner dilemma. You know the one. We're going to dive into a company called Fresh Prep and see how they're trying to help people, well, reclaim their evenings.
So let me ask you something. Just think about your typical day for a second. Is there a point where you just feel that little bit of stress start to creep in? For a whole lot of us, it happens right around 4 or 5 p.m.
And there it is, that one simple question, right? What's for dinner? But it feels so heavy sometimes. It's not really about the food itself. It's everything that comes after you ask that question. Because making dinner isn't just one job. It's this whole chain reaction. You've got the mental load of planning, then the actual trip to the store, all the chopping and prepping, the cooking, and oh yeah, the cleanup afterwards. It is a huge drain on your time and energy every single day. Okay, so what if you could just skip most of that? This is where Fresh Prep steps into the picture, saying they've got a smarter way. Let's see what it's all about. So, on the surface, it's pretty simple. Fresh Prep brings chef-designed recipes and even some ready-to-eat meals straight to your house. But, the real magic is in how they do it. It really boils down to these three things. They're not just another delivery service. They're focused on making it incredibly convenient, sustainable, and keeping it proudly Canadian. So let's unpack each of those. First up, convenience. And wow, we are talking about some serious choice here. Every single week, you can pick from over 35 different meals. But on top of that, you can add over 150 grocery items. Fresh produce, snacks, desserts. It's not just solving dinner. It's pretty much your whole weekly grocery run, simplified. All right, next up, sustainability. This is a big one. Think about other meal kits you've seen. It's usually a mountain of cardboard and little plastic baggies, right? Well, Fresh Prep uses reusable cooler bags, but they actually take it way, way further than that. They came up with this, the Zero Waste Kit, and this is a real game changer, a first in the industry. Instead of all those single-use plastic bags, your chopped veggies and sauces arrive in these little reusable containers. For anyone who loves meal kits but just hates all that trash, this is absolutely huge. And that third pillar, it's all about being local. Fresh Prep is Canadian through and through. From the farms they get their ingredients from, to the people in their kitchens, to the drivers who bring you your food, it's all Canadian owned and operated. They really try to reflect the communities they're a part of. And they're part of a lot of communities. I mean, check out that number. They're now in over 275 cities across Canada. That is a massive footprint stretching all the way from Vancouver to Montreal. And here's the thing, these aren't just empty promises. Fresh Prep is a certified B Corporation. Now, what that means is they've gone through this super tough process that proves they're serious about their impact on their workers, the community, and the planet. It just adds this whole layer of credibility, Okay, so we've talked about the why. Let's get to the fun part, the what. What kind of food are we talking about? And seriously, how easy is it to get from the bag to your plate? So here's just a little taste of what you might find on the menu. But what I really want you to see are the times next to them. We're talking 30 minutes max. That Shanghai noodle stir fry, 20 minutes. That's probably faster than ordering and waiting for takeout to arrive. And getting started is about as simple as it gets. Seriously, it's 4 steps. You sign up, you pick your meals from that giant menu, your delivery shows up in that cool reusable bag, and then you just cook. That's it. They've designed the whole thing to have as little friction as possible. So if that whole daily grind of planning, shopping, and prepping is sounding a little too familiar, this next bit is definitely for you. Let's look at how they invite you to get your dinner time back. Right off the bat, they make it really tempting to try them out. You get a full 50% off your very first order. That's a huge discount, which lets you see what it's all about for, half the price. And this is so important. If you're someone who worries about being locked into a subscription, well, don't be. You can skip a week whenever you want, you can pause your plan, you can cancel anytime. There's no catch, no long-term commitment, it's totally flexible. And that really brings us to the biggest question of all, doesn't it? When you get all that time back, all that time you used to spend planning and shopping and chopping, what do you do with it? Is it more time playing with your kids? An hour to finally pick up that book? Or maybe just a chance to sit down and, breathe? That's really the promise here. It's not just about dinner. It's about time.